Alright, we back. Let's try this again, y'all. Let's try this again. When you come up in here, hit that like button, man. So if you're waking up with motion, right? Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man.
Same old phone? No, it's me 3 China phones.
Hit that like button, man. Sweating already, man. All I did, no, I ain't gonna hold you. I did about 60 push-ups. I did, so I was gonna say all I did was water up, but I did some a little bit of movement. These guys ran off on me. Man. That like button. If you're waking up with motion, right? If you're waking up with motion and you're watching this right now, the person that's watching this, you should have hit the like button. Because you over here watching. That lets me know that you got motion. You got life. So you should have hit the like button, man. If not, man, slide up out of here. Slide. If you're waking up with motion, right? Whatever type of motion, if you're waking up with air in your lungs, you're breathing, that's some form of motion. Now what you do with your motion is up to you, right? It's up to you. A lot of y'all do absolutely nothing with it. That's why you have no motion. You just have life, right? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Right here. Let's see where these guys went, man. Waking up with motion, hit this like button, man. You over here watching it. I should have 2 likes right now. 2 of y'all have just been in here watching, man. Hit the like button. If you waking up with motion, or you might be a bot. Are you a bot? If you a bot, right, that was sent over here, you don't got no motion. You are artificial intelligence. But if you got motion, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Yo, these dudes over here making the biggest mess, man. Look at this shit, right? Let me show y'all. They making a mess. These guys are making a mess over here, Man, you see this? Making a mess. I'm turning around right here. I gotta do that. I gotta do that road right here. We're doing a run. I'm about to turn around. I'm about to start knocking this down. This guy out here making a mess. Oh, he's solo dolo. That's why. He's a one-man landscaper. Dog, don't blow that shit back out onto the road no more, man. We getting this shit right for this race. Not blow that shit back out onto the road. By the sycamore. Smash that like button, man. You got motion? If you watching this and you're not a bot, you should have hit the like button. Because you woke up with life, so you have some sort of motion. I don't know how much motion you got. But you got motion. If you waking up with life, you breathing air, you taking in oxygen, you got motion. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Now my last live stream I had up, right? I took it down quick. Because at the end of the day, right? My numbers are up. My numbers are doing very, very well. I'm not even gonna hold you. People are watching the content, but now we gotta get off of just watching. If you're over here watching, and that's why I've been, branching off doing other things, because the community that I am in the game in, the boxing community, is a sad community of the online gatherers. Jealous fans, a bunch of weirdos, guys that be trying to compete, don't even really have a general purpose as to what they're doing other than gossiping, right? So I say, you know what? I think this is like my fourth tour, right? On some Army or Navy or Marine. This is like my fourth tour, right? So I say, you know what? 3 successful tours, guys still attempt to disrespect what I do. But the stats tell you can't disrespect it. I'm on my MC Hammer, you can't even touch this, right? So now what I do is, I still do my boxing content, but I've been branching off, doing other forms of content. Other forms of content, man. And you see it. You see it, right? You see the content. And the content not only is killing the game, people are watching, but now you gotta hit the like button though. That's all I'm saying. This match the like button, right? I know that's hard to do, but if you over here watching, and like I said, a lot of you guys are watching, and you know what it is. I'm not one of these characters. I'm not one of these. A lot of these guys on the internet, right? They're failed. They're failed at whatever field they're in. And now they come on the internet as a character. You should go to acting school. Be an actor. See, I'm not an actor. And when I do come on as a character or get in character mode, it's too much for you guys. I dig it. I dig it. But I should have had likes already, man. 2 people in here. Hit that like button if you got some motion. If you don't got no motion, please, by all means, you don't need to watch me. Because I'm in motion right now. I'm in motion. There we go. Finally a light, man. Salute to yourself, man. Shout yourself out, man. Shout yourself out. You hit the like button, man. I want to give you an acknowledgement, man. One like, right? What I notice with my channel and my content, likes are hard to come by. But my receipts, like I was looking at some content yesterday, right? Guys that don't, now I'm talking about IG, because our IG, the numbers are crazy right now. Yo, the numbers are up on IG. So I have mad views and no likes, right? But I can tell the people that like me on IG, right? Because they try to copy me. They been copying me as a content creator, trying to do boxing media. But now, right, they see I'm into other things, right? Some of them want to now do boxing workouts, right? See, they was not doing that. See, this is how I front on the so-called powers that be that want to talk that influence and shit, right? I'd be like, yo, your homies and your people that you try to, why they copying me, right? Why they trying to copy me? Why they trying to do boxing workouts, right? They wasn't doing that. They wanted to just be, whatever, in the boxing game, media, podcasting. But now all of a sudden they want to do boxing workouts. But I'm not an influencer, huh? I'm not an influencer. You could bang this right now, Willie. Bang this right. Bang the right, because I done knocked this off already. This is knocked off. I'm a bang the right. I'm hitting Douglas. He's not even following the what's the name? Right? Because if he was following, it says go from Douglas to Sandy Street. Right? He's going all the way down to the dead end. He's not even following the route. Right? He's not even following the route. There goes Sandy right here, look. Smash that like button if you're waking up with some motion. Now, this lady right here is out here exercising and walking, right? Now, what I notice about people that exercise, right, like this, they wake up, they get to their motion, they're usually in a lot of better mood, right? Look, she's talking. Look, see, she's very energetic because she's exercising. Right? People that exercise normally have better, more positive energy. These are facts. Studies show that, man. Studies show that. That is why you catch me, and what I like to say emotionally, when I do little simple things. It can even be doing my Instacart, right? You might see me hit the, like, remember last week I had them big 60-pound all-purpose sand. I was exercising with those joints, man. Yeah, Willie went all the way down to the dead end. You don't gotta go to the dead end. You gotta follow the map. See, he went all the way down there. Nah, all you gotta do is this. See, by the time they come over here, I'm gonna have this done. Then I'll go on Sandy. See, we doing a run route. Run. They're gonna have a run over here. Phone. really got me wet, man. Sandy, I'm taking Sandy to Kite. Kite, that lady's walking fast, man. She's moving. She was just over here, look. Oh, there she goes. I'm about to say, damn, she got off this block where this is a long block. I was gonna say, that's a fast walk. Now, if she was jogging or running, I could dig it. But she was walking. I was gonna say, damn, she made off this block. She's moving. Get up on the gutter right there, man. They need to come over here and trim back some of this shit. Is this Kite right here? This gotta be Kite, right? This is Kite. Here goes another jog. She's an older white lady right here. You can tell she's been running for a long time. She's older, but you can tell that's what she did. She used to like to jog. She was a runner. She's still in great shape. Here come my guys now. Look. See? Here they come now. I'm leading the charge, man. But you see my guys coming? I was reading the map, man. So here they come now, look. I'm leading the charge, I'm setting the pace. We all got motion, they running back to back, see? That's why we running through this now, right? All it's taking is a pass. Because there's 3 of us. So now when I come back, I'll turn back around, all I'm gonna do is hit the middle. I'm gonna just hit the middle, and then I'm gonna go to the next road. See, Willie finally reading the map, man. Cause Willie was doing roads he wasn't supposed to do. He was going all the way down to the dead end. Nah, man, the numbers is on here. It said toll gate to Douglas. Douglas to Sandy to Kite. So this is the route that they running. Yeah, what I know right now is when you wake up and read in the morning, I do that now. I'm an avid reader, right? I might wake up and do some push-ups, but I try to read too. Whether it's my Bible app, I read. A lot of you guys, you can tell right now, what the first thing some of you guys do, study shows, you jump right on social media. That's the first thing you do. You pick up your phone and you go on whatever social media platform is your favorite. Whether it is X, Instagram, YouTube, you go immediately to that. It shows to some of y'all, right? It definitely shows. That's how you guys approach it. At one point, I think I might have been like that, but now, like I said, you see what I do? I exercise first, but I'm starting to lean away from that. The first thing I do now is read my Bible app, but I'm reading. Even if it's just one page or something. I'm reading. All right. South Kite Drive to south. I'm gonna go this way. I think we gotta do this whole section. So I'll just go this way. It says south to north. I think we do this whole road over here, man. Clarence, what up, man? Smash that like button if you got emotion this morning. It's a simple what's the name. Now, a lot of people probably think they don't have motion, but if you are waking up with air in your lungs and life, that's some form of motion. Whether what you do with your emotion is on you, right? Like Uncle Jay said, we all have choices. We all have 24 hours in a day. What you do with your 24 is on you, right? Now, if you are somebody that spends your 24 days doing absolutely nothing, you're going to get nothing. You're going to become nothing. And then you're going to appreciate nothing. But if you are somebody that is a doer, you are building, you are making it happen, you are actually really in motion. Hopefully y'all caught that source, man. Yo, when I retire, right, y'all haven't even been paying attention to all the things that I have been setting up, right? I should be doing it now. But you know, the powers that be, you know, all these gatekeepers that be watching, trying to undermine. I should have been already getting paid to do seminars. But look, when I retire and I really start, you know, promoting and marketing my portfolio, oh yeah, I'll do seminars. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of different things, because I'll be looking on the internet. I'll be like, yo, a lot of these guys, these fake influencers that copy people, you know, you pay them for speaking engagements, you pay them for all these things, right? And when you look at it, their whole facade is smoke and mirrors. Like I said, a lot of people that are quote unquote social media influencers, or people on social media that you run around and you deem to be successful or a content creator, when you think about it, you're like, yo, bro, you don't show nothing in real life. Everything that you show is smoke and mirrors. You're a character, you're a gimmick. You're a character, you're a gimmick, right? But see, that's what I understood with this boxing shit, right? I was showing a lot of shit. A lot of motherfuckers was trying to emulate what I was doing, right? And they tried to go the smoke and mirror route. It didn't work out for them. And when it didn't work out for them, they became envious. They became jealous. Because they said, damn, my shit looks better than his. Does it look better than mine if I'm actually doing it? See, you fell victim to the smoke and mirror. You can't look better than somebody that's doing something when you're not doing it, right? If you're not doing nothing that you talk about, it doesn't matter how good your visual you present it, you're not doing it. What do you do, right? You got guys that sit online, great equipment and special effects, but they talk about boxing every single day, but yet they can't show you nothing in boxing. Do attempt to pop out with all of their special gadgets and equipment and tricks and all of that. Their content is ass. It's ass. They don't know what they're doing, because when you got to do it in real life, it's just like this right here. You have to operate. You have to operate. Anybody can sit in front of a computer, a laptop, a iPad, a camera, and you can manipulate the screen. You can do all these things. But to manipulate this equipment, a machine, a job, right? You have to know what you're doing. These guys come out a lot of times, they do not know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing. And then when they see you, somebody who they do not like, right? Like I said, a lot of you guys secretly are envious and jealous. But at the end of the day, I always told you this, you don't have to like me, but you will respect me. Because what I do is not easy to do, and it shows now, man. I continue to watch them put puppets in place, and they cannot get the job done. They don't get the job done. They don't get the job done. I've been staying out the way, right? I've been staying out the way, but you know, the last couple of times I have popped out because I popped out for my own reasons, because I'm like, yo, like anything in life, right? In order to master something or to get better at something, you have to do it. So I said to myself, you know what? I've been lacking as far as going out and covering events and doing my photography work. Let me get out. So the last couple of events, I went out and did my thing. Especially this last one, because I knew this was the last ESPN event. And I wanted to be there. I wanted to say, damn, the little old guy from the project with bad equipment that they lied on, now is still around. Still getting to the motion. Still getting to the motion. Okay, they turned that way. They went that way. Let me see what's over there. Kite Drive, south to Kite North. They did Joanne. They went and did Joanne. Joanne. They did Joanne. Joanne. We might not even need to dump, right? Because there's so many of us. We might not even need to dump. I think we did this route before, man. We came in on a weekend one day and did this. I remember doing this. I remember doing this like in the spring. In like April. We came in on an early morning. We did like we worked 5 to 9 on the Saturday. I remember this route now. They do this. They probably do this run a couple times a year. I remember this route. Yes, you got to make your options, though, Clarence. See, I say that because that's my phrase, and I throw it in people's faces because I show them my options. A lot of people don't have options. They don't do nothing. If you're not doing nothing, you don't have options. I say that to let people know, like, yo, you do have options. Instacart. You see me in the gym mentoring the kids. You seen fighters talk about how I made phone calls as a facilitator. That's called a facilitator, man. Look that word up, man. Put some respect on my brand and my business. I'm a facilitator. But now I am a young manager. I'm getting better at reading literature too, man. See, the pen is mightier than the sword in contracts, in agreements, in terms. That's why you have to know what you're reading. You have to know your literature. See, look, he's going the wrong way once again. It said this way. I'm turning right here. I'm going to let him rock out. I'm going to go on Kite North. But yeah, all these guys, right? They love to talk about contracts and terms. What fighters do you work with that you actually see in a contract? Like, name a professional fighter on any scale, man. It could be like the Chitlin Circus scale that you actually see in a contract. Whether it was a management contract, or fight or fight a promotional contract or a fight contract for a specific fight, right? He says, not gonna lie, I didn't understand what that was until I started being active. Yeah, you gotta be active. But see, I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of people are active, but they're not doing nothing. Anything you do is activity, but are you building on your activity? See, a lot of, no, respectfully, a lot of content creators, right? They're not building on nothing. That's why they don't like me, right? Because they base their building and growth off of who watches them. And like I said, you put some of the biggest content creators, right? Numbers. Scamming, right? Numbers. Where's their growth? Where's their growth? That's why they have so many, respectfully, the boxing community content, because they're not growing. All these guys always want their views, right? Yo, man, I did this amount of views. I got the amount of subs. But you're not growing. You're not growing in boxing, period. You have no motion. You're a content character, right? And if you look how the promotional companies and even the networks now, they don't even want to fuck with y'all. They don't even want to fuck with y'all. A lot of you guys gotta go and get a hookup to even try to get to a fight, a credential to a fight. Because these people know you don't do nothing. Like, they know your audience, your views and all that. These are the same people that don't buy tickets. These are the same people that don't go nowhere. Like, how many of these guys that you claim that are sub to your channel, right? And I've been trying to put them onto this game. I say, yo, y'all are exposing yourself when you do these fight parties. If you do a fight party and you talking about you doing all these numbers, right? So you mean to tell me people are watching you commentate or talk on a fight instead of watching the fight? Then you wonder why nobody's buying pay-per-view and the numbers is whatever it is. It's because this shit is smoke and mirrors. It is smoke and mirrors. Let me see, do I have this side block right here? He said they all he's showing a little guy me in the machine. He wanted to see me in the machine. Your man, Clarence, your peoples, right? They don't have no motion in life right now. It shows. If you a content creator, that this is no life motion, right? If you're waking up and you're organizing a live stream, you're doing group chats and group listen, you need to put that energy into something productive, because organizing other grown men from different regions to sit online and talk about your opinion in boxing is not the motion you need, right? If that's the case, y'all should have organized this right here, right? And it's probably too late for y'all to do it now. Y'all should have put y'all money in the pot, right? It's July 30th. If y'all, the same way y'all was organizing live streams and boycotts and don't watch this guy and don't support this guy, y'all should have been putting $20 in the pot, right? And at least one of you niggas could have went to the fight. At least one of you niggas could start popping out and doing some of the things that you talk about. Now, if y'all was doing organizing like that, y'all could have sponsored at least one of y'all to go to the Crawford-Canelo fight. Right? Y'all could have sponsored one of y'all. But you niggas don't support nothing. You niggas are crabs. Bum-ass crabs, man. And you do crab activity, man. But that shit to me is just typical YouTube boxing, man. niggas organizing live streams, man. Yo, WCS did a wonderful, wonderful breakdown about that, man. How these niggas was called. Yo, look, this shit was, yo, grown men calling other grown men, having them on the phone. Like, yo, man, niggas are weird, man. And these are niggas you sit around and watch. What does that say? Like, that's why I said, I was like, yo, they both weirdos, because you niggas was fucking with each other. Don't have them falling out and then be like, oh, that's some hoe ass shit. No, it's always been some hoe ass shit. You was co-signing that shit, man. This nigga just didn't wake up and just start doing that shit. Now it's hoe ass shit because he did it to you. But these niggas been doing that. They been giving it up like that. Because they're all weird. Grown 50-year-old men. Some of these niggas is in their 50s, man. Moving like that, man. Like, you niggas are super weird, man. Super weird, man. But just imagine, if you niggas, all you niggas that do these group chats, right? Put $20 in the pot, man. At least one of you niggas could have went to the fight. Or went out there and did independent media. Because at the end of the day, if you sit on live and you talk, right? Look, niggas love to say that, oh, I ain't media, right? That be the biggest, what's the name? When they know they don't got no motion and they can't really get no coverage, oh, I'm not media. So what the fuck you sitting around talking about boxing for then? You're a jealous fan then, right? They be mad because at the end of the day, they try to be media, right? But then when they figure out you gotta really do shit to be media, right? And then when look, a lot of these guys, they look up to the Cigar Talks, the Millie Cities, all these guys that they don't know secretly are agents, secretly been industry plants, right? You guys will look up to them, right? And then despise somebody that you say, damn, nobody watches him. How's he do this? You know how he does it? Because he has real motion. He's outside getting to it, right? You niggas don't be outside, 1. 2, you not getting to it. 3, you want to copy a nigga, but then you don't want to give a nigga flowers. You copy a nigga that you claim you don't like, but you try to copy, man. These niggas sit online and claim they don't watch you, don't know your content, but will damn near try to copy everything you do. Everything you do. And when they can't do it, oh, I ain't media. We know you ain't media, nigga. That's obvious. That is obvious. We know that. I ain't media. I can't get a credential. The PBC days, I had the hardest PBC content. I never got a PBC credential. Never got a PBC credential. Did that ever stop me? Never. Never. Y'all see me now credentialed up with Top Rank and all these other places because they watched. They paid attention. They knew. They was like, yo, this dude right here, he's not going nowhere. This dude right here, he's popping out, and not only that, he's getting better. yo, he's getting better. They seen it. They was like, yo, this dude is getting better, man. Cause and then I want to thank all my naysayers, all the guys that sat online and lied on me, right? That talked about me. You niggas is free promotion. You niggas is free promotion because when you sit around and talk about people, and then when these people that you talk about, myself, I pop out and I'm nothing like what you describe me to be, only thing you do is raise my profile. You raise my profile. So I appreciate you weirdos, man. Continue to keep talking about me in the shadow. Because you see when I pop out, and look, I'm going to upload some more content in a little while. I'm going to upload some more content, right? Because like I said, I've been popping out. I've been getting to it, man. I've been getting to it, right? And a lot of you guys, I only clipped up the interviews. You guys won't be getting those. Bruce Carrington, Big Bruce, Shoes Dad, y'all can't get that. If y'all not a channel member, Shout out to my channel members. Y'all got that interview, right? That interview was fire, right? Yeah, the non-channel members that don't watch but watch, y'all wanna watch that and try to steal. That's what y'all do. Y'all steal, and then y'all try to emulate. You niggas is thieves, content thieves. I think I'm gonna go jump. Do I got crystal? No. Hit this right here again. This is pretty much a wrap, man. I'm gonna hit this one more time. I'm gonna hit this one more time. Then I'm gonna go jump. Oh, this guy moved the car, but you can see. Yeah, when they move their car, you can see it messes up the tracks. It looks like you didn't do right there. They moved the car right there. Yo, shout out to Bruce Gas too, man. I'm gonna do a react. Yo, he interviewed my man Leon Muhammad, man. I gotta hit Bruce up. I'm gonna hit Bruce up. I follow Bruce on IG. I'm gonna ask him if I can use his content. You know, that's courtesy. That's called professional courtesy right there, man. If you have a professional relationship with somebody and you're professional, you should always do that, right? Like, yo, man, you mind if I use your content, right? Now, if you don't have a professional relationship with these niggas, just do a reaction on these shit. I don't do that like that no more. But I remember the guy, the 7-Eleven guy, right? That he got my channel taken down. These niggas always talk about getting people's channel. Yeah, my channel was monetized. Yeah, they was mad because I was doing comedy skits, right? I was doing 7-Eleven promotions, man. Because these dudes always was trying to, like, subliminally try to front on me. Like, yo, dog, you're not getting no fighter sign. You haven't got one fighter sign. You came online and act. Look, the same fighter that you say you was going to get signed to BLK Prime is with Top Rank. He's with Top Rank. And your audience never held you accountable. Your audience never said, yo, dude, you're a fraud. You never got this guy signed. But it was funny how when all that shit surfaced about Jihad, and Jihad was saying how I was a facilitator. I made phone calls, the shit got popping. All these other guys that supposedly do views and are way more successful than me. Now all of a sudden they was trying to be whatever, managers, facilitators. They were supposed to be getting Brian Norman Jr. signed to BLK Prime. It never happened. Nobody never held them accountable. Never said, yo, dog, what happened with that, man? Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. ended up signing with who? Fighters First Management. AC, Adrian Clark, and Miss Joe, whatever. He didn't sign with BLK Prime. Nobody never said, yo, man, yo, you lied, homie. You didn't get Brian Norman signed. Nobody never said that. Nobody never said that, man. These are the facts, man. That's why I tell you, YouTube boxing is a joke. It's been a joke, and it will remain a joke. Because niggas sit on YouTube and idol worship people who really don't do anything. And then they despise and be envious of the people that really do. Alright, see these guys are on the back end over here. Yeah, now I ain't gonna hold you. This is a back road. It's very busy over here. Very, very busy. A lot of cars, man. Yeah, we did a big look. We did a big run route. They got a big run going on. We got to it. I gotta go find a truck. This was a big run route, y'all. You see it? He's at Bird by the school. He's over here by the school. So I'm gonna go dump on him. I'm gonna switch it up today, y'all. I might do me some sardines today. I might give me some sardines. Sardines. Remember, the last 2 days I've been rocking with my oysters, man. I might get the oysters too. I might do my sardines. So where's my other phone at, man? Hold up, man. Hold up. Break time, yeah. I'm about to upload something real quick, y'all.
We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on
Yes, sir. I like that. Ah, hold on. Got my boy Bracy. I was with him over the, what was that, 2 weeks ago when I came in? And I was driving. I was with the tree guys, y'all. I was with the tree guys. We're saying doesn't open to 9 o'clock, man. So I got a little bit of time. It's 8:58. So I got 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Dougie Fresher on. On. appreciate the likes. There you go. Look, I give y'all the content like this now, right? You know why I switched it up? Because actively with the boxing shit, I already hit a gear with that now, right? This is for all the dudes that be trying to emulate and was always trying to downplay the shit that I do in boxing. So now I'm saying downplay and emulate this now. Everyday real life motion. A lot of you guys don't do that. You're not waking up. You don't have no careers. It shows in your content. All you doing is sitting around day after day in your own way now. Because you was never in the way of the source. You was never in the way of Shanewz Boxing. And you refer to me now, refer to me as Shanewz Boxing LLC. Because I work with a lot of different teams. I'm showing you that right now. When my next young boy gets signed, right? Because I feel like when you just categorize me with one team now, it's not the vibe. Categorize me for who I am. Shanewz Boxing LLC. I work with a bunch of fighters now, man. It's just I'm just not a one-team fighter guy no more, man. So, point of emphasis when you reference me, man. Reference me as who I am. When I posted that that letterhead that I got from Top Rank, it said what? Shanewz Boxing LLC. Right? Because that's who I am. So please make a reference to that, man. When you do us both a favor and don't compare us, man. You know, a lot of these guys they don't do nothing. Literally in life. You're not doing nothing in life, man. But how was the content looking, y'all? I'm about to dump in the yard. I'm gonna go dump in the yard. I got this right here. It's gonna be hot. I fill this up with all ice. I'm gonna fill this up with ice. Now look, this one right here, every one of these I get, right? I bring these to the gym, right? Coach Reen always takes mine, right? And I don't mind, like, I'll get them out of the dollar store, $1.25, man. But it's like, yo, stop taking my stuff. Stop taking my stuff. WCS, what's going on, good brother? Top of the morning. I know you probably hit the like button because you get to your motion. A retired warrior, a real warrior. He's a retired real warrior. A lot of you niggas is no warriors, you are cowards. You are cowards. And you try to speak on warriors and gladiators. Sad. It's sad, man. Very troubling too, man. I might add. But look, I got me some muscles. Cause they don't have muscles at the spot. So I got me some muscles. I got me the Louisiana hot sauce sardines. And I got some oysters. Right? I just put out some content too, man. I just edited it short. You heard? Check it out though, man. But my man he was trying to shoot up the NFL offices, man. Damn. That shit just fell. I'm gonna go get me a coconut water today, y'all. It's gonna be another hot one. I'm gonna run in here and get me a coconut water. Now, if you know, coconut water is some of the best stuff to stay hydrated with. The coconut water they had over there, I don't like. Everybody has their preferences, right? I prefer this coconut water over here. know the best way to do certain people is not to even acknowledge them. Especially if you are somebody as a facilitator, right? And you do certain things, right? A lot of times when you help people, you become an enabler, right? Run up in here and get to this real quick. I'll be right out. Yo, these niggas be on live stream and I run to the store, right? I'm on break and I ran to the store. But yo, check it. You gotta connect with the consumers right here, right? You see this right here? This one, shout out to Instacart. Connecting with the consumers put me on to this right here, man. This is coconut water mixed with watermelons. That's what I went and got. I'm gonna try this one today. I see they had the pineapple one too. But this one right here, shout out to Instacart, man. Instacart been putting me on, man. Connecting with the consumers, man. I did an order. I seen the people got mad at those one time, right? I was like, man, them shits must be good. I asked the person, I was like, yo, what does that taste like? I was like, is it refreshing? I tried one. Look, yo, the consumer was so cool, right? Yo, they gave me one out of their order. When I dropped their order off to them, yo, they gave me one, right? I drunk that, I was hooked. I was hooked. Look, you see I had to really go. I just literally went to Aldi's and got that, man. I literally went to Aldi's and got that. I just went to Aldi's and got 2 cans of those, man. I was just at a store. They had coconut water, but I was like, nah, I want the Aldi coconut water, watermelon mix. And I got the pineapple, try the pineapple one too. Joe, man. How's the content looking, y'all? How we looking, man? You know? Did y'all see my video? My push-up video? That's the motion challenge. I'm gonna do the other one right now too. That's the motion challenge, man.
We're Phoenix Energy, a family-owned oil company focused on unleashing American oil from North Dakota and Montana. We've already sold over 2.9.
Yo, Amani looked good last night, right? Seen that video I posted with Amani? He's getting the magic, man. He's coming along. There we go. There we go. I'll put some ice in this drink right here. We got the best ice maker. Best ice maker. I think I need a fork though, man. Let's see if we got some forks on deck, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hook my meal up real quick, y'all. Hook my meal up. Well, guys, man. I'm about to hook my meal up. There's a lot going on in the yard today, man. What's going on, man? They must be doing a special job or something, man. Everybody up in it, mother. Everybody up in it, mother. Alright. A lot of supplies. We have a lot of supplies, right? John A. Little John Stevenson. That's my cousin right there. They let cuz drive the drainage joint. Alright. Alright, cuzzo, I see you. Sewer department. You know, came up. Shit up while I'm in here, right? Hook it up while I'm up in here, man. Alright? Tell me what you know about me, huh? Mine as well, right? Damn, we don't got no extra forks up in here. No forks, huh? Nah, no forks. Yo, no forks. You always want to wash out your joint. Now look, that's how we do it. Alright. Yeah, y'all don't know, man. Y'all have no clue. Y'all have no clue about this motion. But these are the sardines right here. Hot sauce. Oh man. Oh, this is it right here. Bink. Look. Bink. Bink. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. Sardines and hot sauce, right? And you come over here. Look. Get to your muscles. Right? Feels good in here, right? Get to your muscles right here. Look. Look. Last but not least. Last but not least. The oysters. Look at these oysters. Add your chips last, right? Yeah, you add your chips last. Alright? Now this is the sauce mix. Now I'm straight. Look, this is the real breakfast of champions right here, yeah. A real breakfast of champions. All right. Now you want to get all that. You want to get all that. So what you do is you grab a piece of lettuce or something, right? You incorporate that lettuce in there, so you get all that dressing. All right. Get all that dressing out of there. And then you go to work like this one. Look. Now this is a win right here. See the look. Now if I would have went to the actual spot and got this instead of going to Aldi's and making this myself, basically, huh? This is like $12, $15, man. This is another $7 hookup right here, y'all. Another $7 hookup. And look at this salad, though. Look at it. Sardines, oysters, and that hot sauce kicked in, right? Now just clean it out. Clean up. Yo, these guys got it good. Yo, when I was in here in the office as the night watchman, it was never this nice, man. This dude got a big flat screen TV, right? Yo, listen, he has a couch. I'm gonna show y'all this, man. Yo, I was a night watchman for many years. I would do it now. Yo, he has a couch to sleep on doing overnight. Look at this couch, man. See that couch over there? Oh, yo, look at this. Look at that big flat screen TV over there. They didn't have that when I was doing the night watchman, man. This guy is spoiled now. He's spoiled. They spoiled. They did not have this. Oh, I threw my what's name. I gotta get that. Yo, I almost threw out my what's the name, man. I'm bugging. Now look at my salad, though, y'all.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny.
Stevenson just just asked me if you could, when you're done in here,
hit the
sweep over where they are. Yeah.
I got him. I got you. No
Thank
problem. Got you. I think I knew he wanted something. He tried to signal me. I figured it. I got you. I dump right now in the yard, so that way I'm empty,
Okay.
and then I'll take care of them.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. See, it was good. I came in the yard. They need me. But yo, how's the content? Look at this salad, man. Oh man, I'm good for the day. I'm gonna get my ice. Look, I gotta help them out in the yard now. Look at this salad, y'all. Look at this salad, man. Yo, if I would've went to the deli, got all these toppings on here: oysters, sardines, mussels, and chicken. Santa Fe salad like this, looking at like $15. I just paid under $8, right? The salad alone. Now look, this is the regular. Yo, Shanewz, I don't have a job. I have a career, man. I have a career. So now, right here, look. And I'm gonna go over there and help the guys out. And I know it's hot as hell working in this yard. There's no shade. No, good thing they got everything over here. They can come get some ice. Look at this right here, yeah. Yeah, you smell the watermelon. You smell the infused watermelon and the coconut. Yo, this is it right here. This drink right here, it's a sparkling, it's like a seltzer water, coconut water, infused coconut water with watermelon. Yo, next level right here, man. That's it right there. All right, let me go hook these guys up real quick. Let me hook these guys up. They need me. Yo, they need me. They need me. Now it looks real dusty and shit over there, man. Let me hook these guys up, man. It's getting hot already, too. Back down that motherfucker. It wants me to back in. I'm gonna back in that motherfucker. I'm gonna back in this motherfucker. Watch my skills, y'all. Look. Yo, Gumbo. I don't know where you at, Gumbo. Look. It's that alley dot and shit right here. Look. boy nice. Nice with it. Look. Let me adjust my mirror, man. Remember, I hit the Jurassic Park shit over there, so my mirror's a little off. Here we go. Here we go. Look, he backing me back. Look, I got somebody backing me back. I'm gonna hug that corner though. I'm gonna hug that curve. Yeah. Okay. Wants me to pull all the way over. You heard him, right? After I pull out. Damn. Get going. I don't know what's up with this mirror, man. Come back again. Why we get the big bucks, y'all. Huh? Straight out? All right. This is why we get the big bucks, y'all. See that? Came and took care of the guys, man. If y'all see how tight it was where I had to just squeeze into? That's why we get the big bucks. We get the big bucks, y'all. Big bucks. No whammies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Feel that? Big bucks. Uh-oh. So we get the big bucks. No whammies. No whammies. No double whammies like Joe Dini said. That was a tight squeeze over there, man. Big bucks. Now the cool thing is I don't gotta go far to go jump, y'all. You heard? Look. Yeah. I picked up a lot of gravel and shit over there. I ain't gotta go far to jump. Look, right here, look. I'm good to go jump right here, look. See? That was the cool part. But this was the motion mix, man. Look. I ain't had to go far to dump. Look. Motion mix. Oh, this motherfucker gonna make me get out, huh? Got my carburetor done jammed up on me. Hold on. Let's see. Ah man, look, it got ghetto on me, y'all. It got ghetto. I gotta get out and do the ghetto trick, y'all. Hold on, we're gonna try it one more time. One more time. I'm gonna have to do the ghetto trick. Yeah, look, it's the ghetto trick right here. And this shit lock up like that. You gotta do the ghetto trick. But you know it's 2 engines. Y'all ever had a starter, a hoopty car, the starter? That's the starter right there for this engine in the back. Now watch it work. That's the ghetto trick right there. Ghetto Joe. Ghetto Joe. That's the ghetto trick right there, look. Now watch, look, that's all it took. See that? Look, told you. The ghetto trick. Sauce mix, man. Motion. Look at all that shit I picked up real quick over there. Look, a lot of shit right there, right? Now y'all was wondering why I was struggling, right? All that, yo, it was a lot of debris back there. All that debris from them 2 backups. This motherfucker was, it was like, it was a disaster over there, man. It was a disaster. Mad gravel. Mad fucking gravel. But how is the content looking now, man? Get to your emotion. Don't be a jealous fan, hater, snake. If you are, just know, you come across me, I'm gonna cut your head off. It is what it is. How is the content looking now? Yeah,